Aries, thank you for joining me and welcome to my channel. This is your reading for 2020. I'm excited to be here. Here, you can see your candle burning. Okay, so I have some incense going as well. We're going to take a look at your full 21 card reading, and then we're going to go over to the members only section that's linked in the description, and then you can see the extended, which is going to be a clarification of this reading. In a few months, I'm going to publish this for everybody, but for now, let's just stick to this. I filmed this already for you guys, but I got indigestion and I felt the reading was affected by the indigestion. So I'm, healthy and happy now doing your reading. Also, if you guys are interested, I'm thinking of doing the horoscope spread for 2020. You guys like it. I'm getting requests for it. So let me know in the comments if you want the horoscope spread. And tell me if Aries is your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, etc., etc. Also, if you guys can share these videos, it would be great. Okay, so let's see. First card, boom, the universe. So this is the Thoth deck. This is like a really old version of it. So I've had this for a minute. It's like 30 years old, for real. So we have the universe, almost 30. So we have the universe. Okay. Travel this year is a big thing that is available to you. Also, kind of breaking the status quo or the norm in your life. You'll be doing different things than you have in the past. I have a feeling from the other reading that there is going to be some kind of like a awakening new moment for you guys, And by the way, I deleted that reading already, so you guys can't see it. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man. It wasn't really... it wasn't on point, not to the level that I want this to be. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man next. Something's going to tell you that you're going to have to wait with a situation. So something's going to tell you that something that you want to happen may be delayed, or something that you're waiting for will be delayed. You might feel as though it's unfair or there's something kind of outside of your control, but I think that there's lessons in waiting, and after the initial frustration with having to wait, I think that things are going to taper out for you. Next, we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so Saturn in Pisces. Feminine energy. So if you're a woman watching this, very likely you're walking away from difficult circumstances emotionally, things that are sort of got you bothered before or upset before. Now they're no longer as important or as bad. If you're a man or if you date women, this can mean that you're distancing in your relationship to a woman. This is the divine feminine energy. Hold on one sec. I just wanted to clear my throat. Okay, so there's divine feminine energy is in some way separating from you, exploring new territory. You have to wait for something to work out, Aries, before you can proceed with what you want. I have a feeling that you have a vision for yourself, like a intuitive vision that you see for yourself in the world. That's on hold, and you feel as though that's the direction that you want to go in general. This year in May, the North Node will move into Gemini, which is a really nice aspect for Aries. It's a sextile. And so that means that you are going to, as of May, start moving forward. So at the beginning of the year might be this stasis, separation, kind of loss of affect, loss of feelings, the importance of feelings towards something or someone, kind of feeling more distant from those things that were really bothersome for you. But then when the year continues, I think it's going to get better. Also, this Eight of Cups, I feel like something that was really bothering you, especially with females, you are in some way less bothered about it, less upset about it. So that's a good thing. The next message is the Works card. If you work with men or around men, this is a really amazing omen. Productivity, hard work. If you are a man, then you will be making monumental strides in terms of your career and the things that you want to achieve. You will be recognized by men for the work that you do, Aries. I also feel like if you're with a partner and they are a man, or if you're a man with a partner, then you will be very much in the energy of creativity and productivity also. So there will be you will be very productive in the things that you would want to achieve. And then Eight of Swords next, which is the What is this? Mars in Gemini? I always forget it. Eight of Swords. Jupiter in Gemini. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, so we have Eight of Swords. Okay. In your environment, there's a situation in which you've been kept from the truth. I have a feeling it has to do with this Hanged Man. You've been kept from the truth in a situation that pertains to you, and I have a feeling that now you will be finding some clarity for the things that you've been kept from. This is like people withholding information from you or not telling you the truth about something. Now you are going to really learn, and this has to do with a community that you're a part of. So people that you trust in or a group of people have been withholding information from you. This year you're going to learn about that, and that's going to solve a lot of other problems because that information is holding you back from progressing. So when you find out what that information is, now you'll be able to move forward with the things you want. So if you feel like there's some strange barriers in your life, like you try to move forward, something comes up, that may be a product of the fact that there is some information out there that you are not clear on, or you haven't been told explicitly or clearly, and now you are struggling with the consequences of not knowing. It's like not being told the proper dress code at a party, right? So you go to the party and you're dressed in all white, but the dress code is all black. And so you kind of feel out of place and you don't understand why that's happening. So soon enough, someone will explain to you exactly, or a situation will reveal to you exactly what you're missing. And I think this has to do with all these three cards. It feels as though there's some information at the beginning of the year, especially being hidden from you, and now you are going to get an opportunity to clarify. But more importantly, I think you'll go in a different direction entirely. Here is the next message, and that will yield more results than the one you're in. So you're kind of in a static situation at the beginning of the year, and it's getting quite, just like a swamp, sort of like, stagnant. That's the word I'm looking for. Then you have the Three of Swords, Saturn in Libra. Broken heart. Okay, Saturn in Libra, broken heart around family issues. So this is family stuff. Overcoming broken heart, talking about the truth with your family, speaking your heart to your family about what you want. I think you're going to have some hard conversations with family members about what you truly want and what direction you want to go. And I think that comes with breaking some hearts or having your heart broken, but it's the step that you need to take in order to free yourself from all these different things. Because right now, I think at the beginning of the year, sorry about the ambulance, you're really working on this level, just looking forward to some distant future that's nondescript. Maybe some of the things that are happening around you on a day-to-day basis are not necessarily... The things that are happening for you on a day-to-day basis are not necessarily enriching to your life. You're just really, I think at the beginning of the year, really surviving, going through the motions but not feeling life. And that happens is because you have some kind of situation around you that's very sensitive, and that's affecting your ability to open up. So when that situation resolves and revolves and you change it and you address it, then I feel like that is going to yield a burst of energy in the other areas of your life, okay? So here is the next message. We have the King of Pentacles. In this deck, it's the Knight of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, secondary transits in fire, Sag, Leo, or Aries. This man is in the position of overcoming success. So overcoming barriers to success. I have a feeling that could be you, or it could be a person with whom you have a relationship in which you've had serious barriers to success or progress. And I think that now in some way there's like a regrouping, and there's lessons that this person's learning about you, lessons that they're learning about their relationship with you. I have a feeling that they took it for granted. They in some way didn't see, maybe this is you not caring so much, and they're looking over at you and they're seeing the fact that, like, oh shoot, like I got carried away and I didn't see what I was missing. Here is the next message. We have the Six of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius. Okay, so let's see this. Mercury in Aquarius, communication. One of the best cards for leaving situations behind, because it's like it's going to be cordial, it's going to be nice, it's going to resolve itself. Finding the right words to put forward in the direction that you want to go, leaving behind no conflict, leaving behind no enemies. You're going to address your circumstances very well in the springtime. So the next card is the Five of Swords. Okay, so we can consider this like the winter, spring, summer, and then fall, winter again. So we have the Five of Swords next, and I feel as though you will draw, there are some fundamental issues that you need to resolve in your life, and you need to withdraw from your social interactions to figure them out. So sometimes in your life will be kind of maybe really focusing on work, applying yourself towards your work and career and business, and then around you, you know, there's circumstances that you have to resolve, but you're not ready to speak to them yet. So you focus on work, on your strength, as you figure out the solutions for the other facets of your life. So yeah, drawing in, kind of doing your own thing. Then we have the Prince of Wands. Somebody's coming into your life, a Sag, a Leo, or an Aries, secondary transits in air, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. This person is bringing you a lot of luck. So until this person comes, presumably sometime in the springtime, I have a feeling that you're going to be sort of working through a lot of past relationships and finding closure for them, moving on. Somebody is going to wake up to their feelings for you, or if this is just a platonic relationship, then this person is also going to find a deeper sense of admiration for who you are and find respect for you. So I think that they're waking up to their awareness about their relationship with you even as we speak. This Prince of Wands is a different energy, though. There's somebody new coming in, very fresh, very young, and this person's bringing in a lot of positivity for you. And I think this person's going to come in very fast, unexpectedly almost, and offer up some kind of good energy, good luck kind of stuff. So that means connect you with a job, connect you with a boyfriend, girlfriend, connect you with friends. This person is going to be a catalyst for you, and in some way it's going to be the antidote to some of the more somber aspects of your winter and spring. Okay, so the things that you have to address with the people around you. The next message is the Seven of Swords. So this is Moon in Aquarius. I have a feeling that I think that what's happened is that due to the fact that you didn't know what to do, a situation had evolved and had sort of soured on you. So you didn't know how to react or how to handle the situation. And so rather than dealing with it, you in some way you were evasive of the situation, or possibly somebody was evasive of you. And so now things have sort of soured. So it's not necessarily that the situation that we're talking about is in some way going to fail on you. I think that you're just in a stage where it needs to be addressed. And it's probably born out of the fact that you had been avoidant, or somebody had been avoidant with you. And so you're either getting an opportunity to address this with that person, or possibly they are getting an opportunity to address it with you. And I think that that's a necessary step to move on, whether it's with this person. This feels more like a friend energy, but he could be bringing love as well. Okay, so here is the next card. We have the Queen of Pentacles, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, secondary transits in water, continued relationship with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, earthy woman. I have a feeling that she supports you through a period in which some profound feelings towards your family are being addressed. I have a feeling that she's staying around because of this, even though she may feel as though it's time for her to go. She's a person of boundaries. She doesn't give people too many opportunities, too much time. But I think that she's also very compassionate, and so she is seeing this Three of Swords happen around your family, and so in some way she is ready to give, attention to that. The next message is the Five of Pentacles, end of financial worry. Finally, we're seeing how this is going to translate into something positive. So really hard work, especially in the winter and spring, will yield a fast turnaround financially. This is about not getting involved too much financially. So Jupiter is in Capricorn right now. For Aries, that's not necessarily the best aspect, but it's not bad. It's a square, you know, to your transits in Aries. So it's a little bit of a clunky energy. I'll explain that in another video. But for now, all I'll say is that it is still yielding for you a certain degree of success. It's yielding for you a certain degree of progress and leaving behind financial strain and worry that you may have been brought down by in the past. In fact, I think a lot of this stuff that's here is born out of financial worry or financial struggle, where in the past you had felt like you had not enough. That caused a certain degree of depression. I'm not speaking clinically, I'm just speaking like this. It caused like a lethargy in your life. You were discouraged, and therefore your relationships suffered. And so now through this work, you're going to emancipate yourself from that, and that aspect of your life, the struggle, the financial struggle, will very much be alleviated. So that's a very nice energy. Then we have the King of Cups. This is the Knight of Cups in this deck. He's a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Secondary transits in fire, Sagittarius or Aries. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody is not coordinating something very nice towards you. If you are single, there may be somebody who is trying to make you not single. And I think that this person in some way is thinking about a long-term relationship, long-term circumstances. This person is also bringing in a lot of positivity. So this is about the summertime, right? Summertime, when we have the North Node move into Gemini, that's when things pick up. And you can see these characters here, the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups coming in and then posing more support than you had in the spring. So come back and watch this video. You should put it in your calendar, like open up a Google Calendar or an Apple Calendar. I don't know what you guys use with Apple, but just add it to your calendar for June and come back to this video, you know, click the link, provide yourself a link and watch it again then. Here is the next message. We have the Moon, which is Pisces. So sacred feelings. So this Prince of Wands is going to clarify something. I have a really strong feeling that something is going to be drastically clarified in your life. So something that's a mysterious, you're being kept from the truth in something. But I think that all these people are very nice towards you, very favorable. And I think as you're seeing the truth in circumstances, then you will get clarity and things will improve. But I think that the confusion, any situation that feels as though you're being kept from the truth, that kind of thing, I would be very tentative with or cautious of. Okay, then we have the Six of Cups, which is Scorpio Sun. Okay, I have a feeling now that I'm seeing this, a female person in your family that you are losing feelings for, because I think this feels like gaslighting. It feels like memories from the past when you thought they were so good. You're looking back at them now, and with new information, you're coming to realize that maybe they're not as good as you thought. But I think that that's an empowering thing. From that, you will learn and broaden horizons. You've been holding yourself back, Aries, and I think that now you see more potential, and more people who are well aligned for you, who are already in your life, are going to take a more central role. Here is the next message, Eight of Rods. Expect a year of really unexpected and quick communication that's going to come to you from various different sources, from various different places. It's like surprise messages are going to be coming to you all year, and including messages of love. In fact, maybe this is your relationship with someone, but I have a feeling that this is a person who's more, how do you say, if I compare this to this in terms of love, I think that you have more of a chance with this energy than you do with this energy. I think this is a person who's coming to realize what they've lost, and then you'll be dealing with the consequences of that to find out whether or not you do want a relationship with them. But remember, if they didn't appreciate it the first time through, if they didn't understand the first time through, it's really a good assumption to to kind of assume, it's a good point to assume that they may not get other things about you in the future. So proceed with caution with this person. You know how a baby grabs your hand as you're pulling it away and like grips it so tightly? This could be an energy to do with that, with this person going after something that feels like they're going to lose because they feel anxious that they're going to lose it. Whereas this Knight of Cups, it's more selfless, more selflessly throwing themselves at a situation because he or she wholeheartedly wants to be there, presumably with you, or in some way to help along and to facilitate circumstances. I have a feeling that there's some connection between the Knight of Cups and the Prince of Wands. In other decks, this would be the King of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, that kind of energy there as well. Clarifying a lie. If you have a bad reputation, if there's a rumor being spread about you, I feel as though these people will also clarify, and that's what this is describing. So here is the next message. We have the Queen, the Empress, hidden feelings and emotions. So if you're crying right now because I'm saying that your relationship with the Divine Feminine is sort of unpacking or unraveling, and you're sad because those feelings are not there, this is actually suggesting that she is actually still holding those feelings within her heart. If you're the Empress in this situation, then you have those feelings still there. And like I said before, it's not necessarily the end of a relationship, but maybe more the real moment in which you will have to address a relationship in order to heal it. Hopefully, in one big final swoop, Then we have, oh wow, okay, so Tower in this position is actually a really beautiful thing. I have a feeling something unexpected around love is coming into your life, especially in the fall and winter time. So there's going to be a very fast turnaround for you in love, Aries, as something that is, I think that this is a year that's described as sort of somber for you. I would say somber, methodical, hardworking, careful, complicated relationships that you have to address, and then also this branching out energy. And I think that by the end of the year you will see how things improve, but in a practical way. So no magical turnaround here. You've earned it all. So I think that you're about to get the consequences of that, positive consequences. Also, somebody who you thought didn't love you does love you, and I think that there may be steps that will change your life forever as a byproduct of that. Then we have the Four of Cups, which is Moon in Cancer, offers being made. Moon in Cancer, offers being made from the world. You might receive an offer in the world for travel or relocation, Aries, and I feel like if that's the case, then it may be, don't look for your dream job. You might get something like that, but it might be a moderate offer, something that's not full of fireworks, but it's still something worthwhile. And most important, it closes one chapter in your life forever and opens a new chapter. So I think a very prosperous beginning. On the bottom is the Ten of Cups, fulfillment of wishes, happiness, joy, celebration. And so this is Mars in Pisces, right? In Pisces? Let's see. I think it's Pisces. I don't remember. But we have Mars in Pisces, full of love, full of contentment, celebration. This is about choosing the right path for yourself, finding in your heart what truly makes you happy at the sacrifice of antiquated relationships with people that are holding back from you already. And I think that they have been benefiting from the fact that you haven't lived an authentic life. You haven't lived your life in the way that you had hoped. And so now that you are going in that direction, I feel as though you are going to very much, as you are going in that direction, you are going to very much distance yourself from some of these circumstances and people so you can celebrate life in new directions and new ways. So there will be a little bit of back and forth between yourself and other people, and that's okay because there will not be too many incidents in which something permanently ends or something permanently begins. Like, it's not going to be a black and white issue. There's going to be a year of gray and different options and the ability to work things through slowly and carefully. Okay, so we're going to do the extended for members only. If you're watching a few months down the line, that might be available for everybody, but I'm not sure yet. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys share, that's bonus points to make the energy real. Aries, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Take care. Bye.